Last month, a man in line ahead of me paid $34 a pound for tuna, the color of a stop sign, beautiful red. Perfectly, evenly, impossibly red. He took it home to serve raw to his family, and the fish he bought had been treated with carbon monoxide gas to stay that color for weeks past the point I would have thrown it in the trash. He didn't do anything wrong, nobody ever taught him. That's what today is. My name is Tanaka. I spent 28 years behind a sushi bar, and for most of those years, I was at a fish market before sunrise, 4 days a week, while the people I bought from tried politely to sell me their mistakes. Today, you're coming with me to a regular American supermarket fish counter. Not a specialty market, not a Japanese grocery. The same counter you walk past every week. And by the time we walk out, you will never again be the man who bought the red tuna. Nothing to buy. No gadget. Just your eyes, one finger, and your nose, in that order. Let's go in. First thing, and it's the opposite of what your feet want to do. Walk past the fillets. Go to the whole fish. Everyone heads straight for the fillets because fillets look like dinner, but a fillet is a fish with its ID burned off. No eyes, no gills, no skin half the time. Every signal that tells you how long it's been dead has been cut away, and that is not an accident. A whole fish can't lie to you. So even if you're leaving with a fillet today, you start here, at the whole fish, because this is where the counter tells you the truth about itself. If the whole fish on this ice is tired, the fillets came from somewhere just as tired. This section is the counter's face. Read the face first. Now come close because the eyes are 30 seconds and they're the whole exam. Look at this one. The eye is clear, glassy, and convex, bulging slightly outward, like it's still surprised to be here. That's a fish that came out of the water recently. Now look at this other one. Flat, and gone cloudy, like a window fogging up. That's time. Nothing but time. There is no storage trick, no ice, no plastic wrap that keeps an eye clear once the fish is old. It's the one part of the animal that cannot be freshened up, and it's sitting right there at eye level asking you to look at it. Sunken and milky means that fish should be soup at a discount, not dinner at full price. Next, the gills, and yes, you're allowed to ask. Ask the counterman to lift the gill plate and show you. The good ones respect you more for it. Fresh gills are wet and bright red, almost shocking, like the inside of a pomegranate. As the fish ages, they go brick, then brown, then a gray, the color of a sidewalk. And here's the part that matters. Gills go before anything else. A fish can have a decent eye and passable skin, and already have gray gills, and the gills are telling you the truth while the rest of the fish is still keeping up appearances. If the counter won't show you gills, that's an answer too. It's just not the answer you wanted. Then one finger. If they'll let you, and at a real fish counter they will, press the thickest part of the fish and watch what happens. Fresh muscle springs back and erases your fingerprint in a second. Old muscle keeps the dent, like memory foam, because the structure inside has already started letting go of itself. You just measured protein breakdown with a fingertip. That's the entire lab test. On a fillet behind the case glass, ask them to press it for you and watch the flesh, not their face. Now the rule everybody has backwards, and I want you to say it out loud, until it sounds normal. Fresh fish does not smell like fish. Fresh fish smells like the sea. Clean, cold, a little like cucumber, a little like a wave. The smell everybody calls fishy is trimethylamine, and it's a product of bacterial decay. It's the smell of time, not the smell of fish. So when you walk up to a counter, and the whole counter smells fishy, you are not smelling seafood, you are smelling a refrigeration schedule that's losing. A great fish counter smells like almost nothing. Walk in, breathe once through your nose before you look at a single price tag, and if it's loud in there, walk out. The nose votes first, and the nose doesn't negotiate. While we're standing here, look at the skin, because shiny is not marketing. Shiny is data. The skin should look metallic and wet, scales tight and gleaming, that slick natural film still on it. As a fish ages, the skin goes dull and dry. The scales lift at the edges, and the colors flatten out like a photograph left in the sun. On a fillet, you want the flesh translucent and glossy, with clearly defined muscle lines. When the lines start blurring into each other, and the surface goes matte, that fillet is telling you its age the only way it has left. And watch for gaping, when the muscle flakes are separating and the fillet looks like it's coming apart in layers. That fish is done. Gaping never improves. It's the flesh giving up in public. Which brings me to the tuna, and this is the one they'll hate me for. Real tuna, cut fresh, is not fire engine red. It runs from deep, pinkish red to almost brick, and, listen to me, it browns. Within a day or two, exposed tuna oxidizes at the surface exactly like a cut apple. Because that's what honest meat does. Treated tuna doesn't. Gassed with carbon monoxide, or what the label calls filtered wood smoke, it locks into that cherry red color and holds it for weeks, looking day one fresh long after texture and smell have left the building. The color has been disconnected from the truth. It's legal here, it's banned in Japan and most of Europe, and it has to appear somewhere in the fine print. So a watermelon red tuna, suspiciously uniform, no variation, no difference in sheen anywhere on the cut. You ask if it's treated. If the answer is a shrug, the answer is yes. The slightly dull, slightly uneven, honest-colored tuna is the one I'm taking home. And while we're undoing things you've been taught, here's another one. Previously frozen is not a warning label. It's often the best thing in the case. Everybody's been trained to hunt the word fresh and flinch at the word frozen. And it's backwards half the time. A fish frozen at sea, hours out of the water, on the boat, at temperatures your home freezer can't reach. That fish stopped its clock at hour 6. The fresh, never frozen fish next to it may have spent 5 days riding melting ice through 2 distribution centers, and its clock never stopped once. And if you're eating anything raw, sushi, crudo, anything, freezing is what kills parasites. The tuna at the high-end sushi bar you love was frozen, correctly, on purpose. Buy the frozen block with pride. Thaw it slowly overnight in the fridge on a rack, and stop apologizing for it. Before we order anything, you're going to ask one question, and it's not the question you think. Not, is this fresh? Everything is fresh. The word has been sanded down to nothing. Ask what came in today, and then buy from that answer, even if it changes your dinner plan. This is how every chef I respect has shopped their entire lives. Menu second, fish first. The customer who walks in demanding halibut on the one day the halibut is tired goes home with tired halibut. The one who asks what's good today goes home with the best thing in the building, and half the time pays less for it, because the counter moves what it has a lot of. Flexibility is the sharpest tool a shopper owns, and it costs nothing. And the last one, the one that outlasts every technique, the counterman is either your ally or your obstacle, and you'll find out in 1 minute. Watch how he handles the fish, with respect or like cargo. Ask where the salmon's from and listen for whether the answer is specific or foggy. A good fish guy will tell you what not to buy today, and the first time one does that, you've found your store, and you shop there even if it's 10 minutes further, because that relationship is worth more than anything I've shown you this morning. I bought from the same 3 men for 20 years. They saved me from more bad fish than my own eyes did, because they knew I'd be back Thursday, and they knew I'd remember. So let me give you the whole morning in one breath. Whole fish first, clear bulging eyes, red wet gills, flesh that erases your fingerprint. Sea smell, not fish smell. Shiny tight skin, no gaping. Be suspicious of perfect red tuna, frozen at sea beats, tired fresh. Ask what came in today, and find the counterman who tells you no. Here's what I want you to understand about that man with the red tuna. He paid $34 a pound, a premium price, for the illusion of freshness, while 40 inches to his left sat honest mackerel at $5 that had come in that morning. bright-eyed, red-gilled, smelling like the ocean, and nobody wanted it, because nobody ever taught them to see it. The entire seafood business, top to bottom, is priced on what the fish looks like to a customer who was never taught to look. That's the whole model. The gap between what looks good and what is good, that gap is where your money goes to die. And it's also where every bargain in the building lives. You close that gap with your eyes, one finger, and your nose. 10 minutes. Nothing to buy. You haven't been priced out of good fish. You've been priced out of recognizing it. And after today, that's over. Tell me in the comments what's sitting on the ice at your store, what your counter looks like, what they'll show you, what they hide. And if somebody older than you taught you a way to read a fish that I didn't say today, put it down there. Those are the ones I read twice. Next time, I'm taking one of those $5 whole fish home and breaking it down on my board into a 12-piece dinner that would cost you $90 at a sushi bar, and I'll show you the one cut where a home knife ruins the entire fillet before you've made your second slice. That mistake first, then everything else.